bibiye mu na nka obi de certificate beka say mako school wo Ghana ha say ye kita PhD mako school wo mayimu mikita degree mikita masters eso no akodu obi man so no wo prapra die ntia is because second tribia wo hyehyɛ ye yode ye adwuma enti wuti wo mayimu ana wukita wo certificate bia wutimi de bodwe ka certificate we ye kita me mako school wo mayimu mako school wa mnone na yeji wo mayimu ntimitimi ye adwuma kwa abroche na kwahwe ko US ni other countries na kwahwe ye wo Ghana fo anko ebi wo mayimu ebi ye doctors ebi ye teachers ebi ye adwuma ye beka se Ghana hesombo eso okokoduru ba bi a ebi kokoprapra ebi koye nnwuma bi a wontumi enye nnwuma bebre anka ote wo mayimu a ko betumi ayan odu wo no mo koye nnwuma bi ededadam ni nyina no is because say country no a wakomu ye bon hyehyeye ye bokwanya ye faso bo nipa wo firi oman no mu ho bai se ye nnwuma mu a ye wo nnwuma bi ye ka se weidie ye de ato ho ama nipa wo firi oman no ene ye wo nnwuma so e ka se o adwuma weidie obi ya ba oman no mu a wotumi ye bi samra no wiase oman bi ya wo oman Ghana ye wo samra ni bi wo enu nti na etoda wo behwe na adwadifo ye wo mayimusi o na wo ena o mabeji ye dwa boso guta ne o mo maka wo behwe toda na o mate agumonte sa wo abeji ye dwa enti ye bon hyehyɛ ye fa dwadie hu trade ministry we se ebe ye adwuma na se ahwowo betumi ababie adwuma wo mayimu a ewo sikapudu e wo se wo de ba ye se wo bra babie adwuma no na fa nipa mo nya adwuma wo ma mesi teburu mebobodua bodua sane ye maame mo ye no eso enne oman no ayetimuo no samra hodu efrimre santen ya hye no ubisa ho se emra no ye adwuma emra no ye adwuma oman no ayetimuo no niema e wose ye ne di protecting nipa eniema nkakran nipa ya setena mu ebeboa ya ma niema akoye empanimfo a wodi yanimo hwe se ye adwuma abusua enne se wonte ya wokokolebu a hwe kolebu o ye radio ye ne active radio so TV so we obi a uye media adwuma yi bia won sanka kura no bosumi bia won sa beka letter ya letter no behwe ni atwe kolebu osoro adan ubisa ma ne bo musi o me ko hospital me ko ye no yese yade ya abomie no mihia sika sei etodo obi wo hono mo ba ose me da dialysis so obi wo hono mo ba wose o eye kokram na aye me eti radio so ayeti no nipa wo maboa ye nkanka Adom FM sei nipa toda yesi yesro nipa we ne ho akere no eti wo moa na de ya je samwa ni bia gie ba wonim oman no ayeti mu no me kan hyehyeye ye de bo nipa eti oman no mu ban no enka bi ne se enyabo ahodo a yenim se yade ebuedie nipa no ye bodan a bonya sika ntua no na nka ye de aka ye hyehyeye mu so we mu de wokwa ya sabia National Health Insurance ne ni aka no ye de no beka ho ye nya sa hyehyeye no ye tum mum ene hwegrata akorebufo de aba betudwa ansa ne mekoma sempa so no hwe kolebufo udu kolebu a ene ne eboho nie notice near dear aboso cost of dialysis has been increased from 380 to 765 cedis so dialysis no a ye te radio so no a da bia manfo de letter ba ne esremo momfa nkom manager so no mo na ommo aye na omunyigi sika na yentumi mfa nkwhwe ye ho yade no dada no kura 380 or so no kura omuntimi ndua no ene kolebufo se wo mu tum propose eba ne se wo mu tum de ko parliament am yetum se yese yeti omanyimu ni ye niema ebe ma nipa no ho adwo woni a enka boi parliament wo mo de ba nko mudu ya na mapamon enka hwe ye hwe meya pomuden sem so no enka boi ya de ehu hia enka wo se ye hwe ne ye ka se da bi we di aba be fa ho ka bi we di aba be di ka ni bi amene ne ye di aboa nipa no a ewo oman no mu nipa eto aba wo mayimu no won to aba se wo kogina wiemu keke o wo to aba se wo to ama nipa wo be ba be di oman ne so na wo boa ma nipa ye wo man no wo ho adwo won eniema nkakra se ye nti na nipa to aba o wo policies a wo de beba ye be ma manfo ho adwo won ebi te se na die ya kolebufu anya kokuduro de aba wonom se na ye proposal na afa ni de be ko parliament na management e be gi atumu na parliament be gi atumu we nye proposal akora e wo se ba we se ministry no nansi form so mo ye adwuma eniema e wo se ye ma ye ni ko ho no nke bi nie esu we nyina ekura ehia ene oman na yetim ye bondudo ekura ehia eniema emma nipa ho nwon eti na wo be ko hospital a empa wunya bi na so yade no so a wo de ko no so no nipa nya sika ntua enti innocent people a wo mu ni bie no ene ye de na mo so mesre wo dialysis na mesre wo na dialysis ministry of health mpanimfo enti we monte ye ne kolebufo de aboho monte ye ya na manfo hyase so mo yahu de da fe na o na ye mfan call parliament and ye de call parliament na parliament approve a we enka wose ya ye ho adwuma dadaada mese bosumi bia Adom FM ase ya yete no letters a manfo de ba mommoa ye ne o mommoa ye ne o we ni adwuma e wose nka mo ye se ye hwe se nyabo awoduo bi sei no kwan ben ye betumi afa so ne aboa ne abo nipa no ban nipa ewuo e was a kidney no ho no e yo mo wo sika na omutumi tina aseche omunya sika no na omu de ahwe omu ho a eni afe na ne ho sika nyina asa no wawu state na nkasade ne ye aboa sa nipa no we ne niema sasa ye ya nye se ya hemra wo magimu anwumre yi maseme da pono so no se ya hemra wo magimu se ya ye ntotoye adwuma sasa Ghana ni ye nie ne sasa ahwoho ye nie na ye hu sa ahwoho gi Ghana ni adwuma ye ne ye bu nu agu yasom ye wo ministry ya sa adwuma na hyebwase na we de nkrata tro bebre ne ye de aba ene ye hu bibi ene ye hu bibi na niema so sei abusua sa wonte ya ne aba ne se adwumakuo bi firi China manumu ya wo ma bebie emfididwuma bi wo mayimu asa emfididwuma no yesi wo mo de be na ne efamubini e wo mayimu ka crude oil refinery ya ye biebie wo mayim no China fo aba bebie bie sesa ntuofo na bia wo mu bie no enkrata no na wo se ye huo se contract anasa agreement omne omayim panimfo ye no wo ye se bo ba be na ne fam wo no nko awie anasa wo de kaya wodo beba na sanye yenim senka mra ne se Ghana fo ena se ba se fam no ye distribute ahifo na sese wode kono dia contract en wo sanye ena MP fo letter yo mo dia ba bebre woni a wotwi tanka e wo mayimu kaya ye de fa fam no wabɔ ho bena semwei ya ka MP fo de won letters o de beba nyina ba na anwumre yi ye pese ye hwese drivers ne kan ye no tanka owners ne kan ye no empanimfo no ate ye afiri wono mo anase woda so ginam because ye nhemra kwawo ye hyemra ne ye see to the implementation of mra no a ye hye no ye won ye na sede se wo so hwese emra na mra hye badwafo a hye no ye adwuma eti hwan asede ne wontumi nye abusua nwumre ye nsa kampanimfo no e wo fia sei ebreba mu a ye be komra hye badwam so na yahwe edru se ya na amanfo doje saa edru se ya na amanfo doje saa na menti yo na minhu yo eso mate mahu menti yo minhu yefo no gise se wi ansa na yehu abusua anwumre ya sema dapono so eno no die na mra ne ka efa omo a ewo so omo distribute famo ewo mayimu emo yensa ka owura Ignatius Kokudo ewo fiase openi executive secretary Matanka Owners Union wa kasa ne oni a lawyer fo omo kan bi na ekosi sen anwumre yesi adwa ewo ho yede asedama Franco Trading Enterprise wadaroma watayachi ye ka Franco Trading Enterprise abusua woni ema odi aba ne de unima na wuni monte yeso a de wo mu onie papa Franco di computers aba won computers no enye ordinary ones no we dwaso ni bia wode no eye soronko eye papa won air conditioners ne so no we eye soronko Ghana ye wiemu sachira ye no wahwe en wode aye computers na ba eti din no agu ho no nya abrofo din ni bia we ye Ghana ni no a en watwo ni din agu wakọ ama we are branded wose Ghana ye wiemu sachira ye ne sei na tie enti munya na momfa me din ntoso en wode aba ye friend Franco air conditioners ukọ Franco Trading Enterprise a ebi ewo ho bebre Franco TV ebi wo ho no mo na enei mobile phones ne de onim se free tete na new baby ya wa badwa so papa Franco de naba eye CCTV cameras no eno na se mo wo new site ni nyina mu hia bi wasi udan na wie ba bi awo na new site a wunya Franco Trading Enterprise wo CCTV cameras ni bia wo de fa bo ho security man security man obi e ba ye be install no phone no so nti alert no ne ekoso wo fie bia da bia na wo monitor ye wo shop wo adwuma mu a ni nyina CCTV cameras no obeka so na se no abi ne wodwa so da bi wei esonko nipa no ogina mu no hu no very clear hu no pa yie enye ne eya na essence amansama ni ebia na DBS adawroma se ye penchense a de bodan so na yesan wo ho a na se yesan wo ho akowu enchense papa wo de bodan so wie a ensio na eto awuni ha awie ebo awuni ha ehum na etu a ye ma 20 years fading warranty etinchance no wo chusu kala na ye de koboso wie a emfie aduo no nchance no esompa esopade a yesefa begiwade ogi wo hu di nti no ode aka ho da nyame ya adom so a weekend year bay enya gro ampaye adwa Legon Botanical Gardens Adom FM Kala Party no o ejinejinem bibia sete ni aka ne se ye duru ho no mo ane asansa agu ho no mo ya sete bibia awie table no ya sete eti memenda free anopa no ndu kro no abusua ne yenko ene yenko se ya Legon Botanical Gardens ye se wo ne wabusua num 20 Ghana cedis we ene top taste eno kura asan watutumu a we 20 Ghana cedis fufuo kura enuru ni die bomoden a na de woni abusua ni nyina momra na momagimani oba anigye the whole day na eniema edemu edemaw kasaprekon London Dragon so eboye chidom ene ka gina gin no emu obi na ada wo nkonom nsa bia mesei London Dragon ye free kasaprekon wadi 18 years atimi numbi wonyo oba pemfo atimi numbi mo amaka nyina obi a eka ho abusua medin ade akua boachewa Adom producers no ye listo wo kwadwofojo kwamkule nu cheche Aisha Akua Ibrahim Sadaso ena Frank Milovan ne odematum live wo Facebook and YouTube eye Edward Tete misu medin akua boachewa Adom wo frame ABY mejo so Openi Ignatius Kokudo ewo fia executive secretary Tanka Owners associate we union enya association eja kwaba
mejo so
boko de
Yami Adom
Mr. Obey microphone no mame be microphone no mame ye ne wo akasa bia na ye bu bebi se etienti ye die eja ache so a enye yie eti amanebo a mwadikan ede ato ye nimu enwumre obamie hu haw no poten maka bia sesei akosi sen mo haw pa ne sen adrobafo a mutwi fam wo kai ene mo akai ne ye mode ano mo haw no mu kire mu akire Ghana fo asem no ne sen
yeah da Adom FM ase na ye da etiefo no so ase se omo etie ye problem no na omo so omo ve fa omo adwin wo no so ya sam ni nyina yentumi ka se ya sam ni etie anka by now no ye hu solution no ana ye hu ya kan akosi bebi a na nti ase ye adwuma ebe fa no se adwuma we no ye na ye estati ana for a long time asana ye we kura na me kura me ben ho tanka biz juma we no na ye hu se obi afri abonting ana growth BBS and a crew for so and from another country to say what the kind of introduction. Abefa and the tanker back room na okofa tanker niema na yese ono na obey distribution na ono na obey fango no ako bi station anayi. Your companies the say share total before me Juma we mu be 1994 no now ye were just basis companies Total, Shell, Mobile, any F, any Goil.
Uremu 1996. 94 mpo.
Yeah.
And I started here.
I started no na me started here executive secretary. Now obi Juma mo ansana or no free Juma mo no na me be take over. For that year na me hu somewhere ye can see na ye hu bi da. Na share bi nso wo baby a met me one or two examples say ya kokro one or two be outside Africa. Na ade e ko ho ho no say sakuro for na and citizens of that country no omu na omu lifty omu products petroleum products so likely the citizens of that country no they are the people who are lifting it. And one say, be 4 weeks ago. You find say 4 weeks ago now. You started at Tinyama. He say, China for no say a refinery be or na refinery nature no. The tankers be 300 aba. Now almost I expect another 350. Now the ba I say almost ba be heading. Yeah, final serious be here. Antibe 22nd, 23rd, 24th of August on now some na be somehow critical. More of those tankers arrive. So we have no option but to start investigating baby the tankers no be far. And once tankers no was new refinery no we started associating sa din no say ebia be your modie but what for we can't tell.
Enti tankers no the dodo on every time amoye say mobile follow up you monitor no tankers dodo say na so far mo husa bedru Ghana ha.
The whole thing is that on say tankers no omo small cars as such and yeah chiche omo in various distant bond houses are done something like that. And anya dey will be to me alcohol say yeah alcohol dodo but what the speculation is that say on him say yeah BBA water man. So it is likely that those of us giving us the information, we to me the almost didn't do abontisa, but we are very consistent with the numbers at the moment. No, almost about 300 wow.
System no.
System no.
Na ye come tanker owners association and a union no a. Omayimu ni enim fa mo ho no. Mo na se ye de oil no fuel no beko Ghana baby momo cars no na wo se edeko.
Yes.
Momo cars ne free tete se na wo ka no Ghana fo na sa adwuma no omo omo lifting petroleum products no edeko.
Yeah na yes adwuma no nya.
Enti mote se China fo bi ebe mu omo de sa cars ne bi ba no mu wura mu no information be na munya aye.
Oh from that time no started a year investigation no. Okay, one said there's a lot of these things there once can't you man know there it's not easy for you to understand the job very very well. Tankers are nyina na omo up and down no. All companies do our country no. All companies bear one number of tankers na omo dey adwuma. Omo dey adwuma. E bi o ho you can see the identification clear.
Yeah.
The label will show is either Shell, Goil, yeah, and all that. Baby, so why you can't get any identification on them, but almost one more company, almost the company near Juma.
Okay.
Yeah. So normally, say bar first, 5 product no free tour. Temporary refinery. Just as temporary refinery product na. Beton my oil companies no. Then the oil companies in turn ask the tankers to pick it for them. Yeah. Enti ye picky na ye dia call mu outlets and stations and mines baby and contract sites no for them. So quite say the tankers are just not there to say a GPR2 station bar, then they park and then load in tanks. No. And this oil company no only product or and now on this kind or better product no there. Just say more side no there. You can't be doing any work. But near Amma your suspicion no I somehow confirm and he said when we started hearing about these tankers no, that very moment no, Nankrofobia so nam some of the oil companies. I can't almost say the new refinery now, yes, see now you're no refinery no per se or be engage you the oil companies so that oil companies no better product no free new refinery no and it's almost tough free almost tankers bello do. So this is where we got involved. Say tankers are at back room no and yes almost they call Manfufru Obiaso because we know that we have been doing some transit for these Sahelian countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and all that. And then we started hearing that say, no lobbying people here and there. And think lobby almost your companies are almost more tankers no be. So they became alarmed. Now, more sound the complaint about say, what are you doing about this thing? Because it looks like these people are coming to take our job. Now, another problem, which is another new institution, now they can't tour at that time, and now all conditions say product are now tour near at that time when tour was in active business. No? The product they can refine was not enough for the country. And a sacra another product to supplement and not to add to what Tor is able to refine. So in view of that, then the government decided to bring in another new institution to, so there you find this in BDCs. So BDCs now buy either on their own from other oil traders or almost to be free to my oil refinery. So the BDC became the intermediary between the OMCs and the oil refinery companies or something like that. So the better and then sell it to the oil companies, which in turn sell it, give it to us to carry to the stations for them to sell. So when we started hearing this, these people are going to push the BDCs to aside and deal with the oil companies directly. And it was giving us a confirmation, said, no, we don't stand up. Then it means, Jumano, they will take it from us. And another side of the argument, and you even started saying something like that. Say, Uko country beer almost some portion of the job almost the man a room for them. It's reserved solely for them. So you were upstream, maybe you drilling oil. Now you were downstream. The downstream involved the refinery, the BDCs, the gas companies, the tanker owners, and until that side is controlled solely by National Petroleum Authority. And the National Petroleum Authority, the Article 691, which actually brought them into being, it reserved that portion, and they even never allow any form of competition or any form of this thing that would discriminate that me na me ye company we say no enti ana me na me kita refinery no na me ye refinery no, so I'll take the whole 100% no. But the tanker owners or those who are the indigenous Ghanaians no, there's anything that you have to do which will involve investment no, they have to be part of it. But the tanker side and all those things are supposed to be fully 100% Ghanaian operations. And because you're experiencing bibia and now you name these things, or these things have never happened in the course of our operations. No, this one alone had taken us aback. And the letter comma MPA concerning this what we were seeing or what was unfolding. Yeah, just up to before the 18th September, when we were going to write the reminder, these tankers started moving from wherever they parked them into the stages where they are getting them ready for licensing. When I say so, what I'm saying is that before Uber license a tanker and become a tanker owner, and now to me lift fuel, no? You go first for calibration. Then you go for thorough inspection of the vehicle to see that it is actually sound to be able to this thing. You know, sir, they've started going to where those a particular calibration company.
And companies being a calibration, no, why in a license?
The licensing is done by MPA. And then the inspection companies they are the same things who are now acting like the way DVLA was operating formerly. But these new companies now these new outlets a bit more combine both licensing, inspection, and then calibration. And calibration is to measure the bulk to see what it can carry. Yeah. The various compartment be able to me. So when they started going there, that was what made us became this thing that something. Once you are the licensing they have not done for them.
But calibration
they something that is going on because someone to me call that point and park in the yard there without doing anything.
Because you say Mr. Donia okay no. Say omo eye calibration no omo eye licensing no me gidi say ansa na yebe ya o lances yebe ma o lances no e wo se hu se emra no wadi so se ye ka se Ghana fo na e ya mu amode aba no mo ye Ghana fo ye ka se adwuma we ye Ghana fo a ye Ghana ni na wo ye bi nti na mi bisa se o matumi go through that process no.
Oh, say the whole thing was not open from the beginning. And yes, so we have been hearing, hearsay and so does one, but to some extent, you know, once almost to me, every baby, whether the custom boy or the warehouse, no, into or any tank car park into the calibration point, you know, because calibration point, no, to me, coho, akopaki or.
Me ye beto aso Mr. Do and me no ne wo fia ha ye beto aso ma me nko owura dankana mo executive secretary ma Copeg na ye mfa emfiri wo no mo wo de fie ha ne me ne wa enete ha sei because ne o ka no e wo se etumi ekomu na ye hwe eja mo amajo
boatwa
boko de
the name is men kana fiti ato afro fiti awo
ne o peso kan via ne o peso kan via bibia boko de
yeah me aba me no think kind so one say
you bibia boko
me hoye boatwa na wo
Adom yada Yesu ase enwume ye frɛ wo a enye bone me gidi sɛ Tanker Owners Union womo David o matwe free be na wotwe be nan kɔ na wotwe miensanie no Copeg for mate efa Tanker Owners a womo kyese da bi China adwumakuo bi pese ombegye omo adwuma ye adwuma a esese Ghana fo na eye no mate sa ensem no
boatwa ma me na wase na again Copeg Santem yes a can ye to me no men Santem here my main fan the a central refinery a Chinese person now or no the deal anymore yes my main fan to record them no pa yes, here a couple of times. There was a time I mean, this no, some I say so the truck be, but I said no. That is the response. I mean, yeah. So now on the main country, so now on yeah, now no, but whatever it is, there's a lot of information and intelligence out there, and the tanker owners, what they have picked, sabi, and here say, me want pictures of trucks that yakotisa and they have a good man. There were further evidence put I stress a connected trucks to the refinery. Na sabi OSHA pictures na 10 plus, just a 10 2 plus and I am bosses at the free China and a deba at the free baby free. And it is not as if a fee and a area or begging a home or the Bayajuma. Yakotanka no. Now, let's say I didn't put now a tire today, no, match the move with MP. MSA statement regulators, at the actual abundant. Refinery, no, your depot, a waha, efa, yes, a oil refinery, efa boss depot near there. Almost both the bottom and top load. There's a truck in the car. Yet, if a late truck in the fridge, no, star hatches never was on. Ubia na the whatever country no ya pompi egumo na uko the yakofa begumo no bottom load now that is the same configuration na central no wire and the agenia a tie jumedia sabi central for a person mo di Ghana for the adwen tie
adwen be na church
Minua do me wa papanyini a o to studio me minua panyini kwa me jantoa majaro mo JK Hogo mo sebe kodimo obia ya to kakra sebe ya petrol no ye yi watama bolga kra obenya bi so their cars are working suddenly no Obi realized that there's a business opportunity. And the Yankosi refinery. Also or top oil refinery, yes, no. Now, energy ministry, minister, Ajunimo, we are not selling, we won't sell. Now, Ajunini in Anderson for total, we are for the tour, now, tank farm. Now, or no refinery, or the crude in the bar, no, are refining it. NTTO will call another step further to get into the haulage or transportation space. To say that look, Messi refinery now may start and not yet get license here, but at least MPA after regularize them. Minko configure gantry, but they are loaded product in the free now. Messi bottom load, Namakoya, truck in the Gugan and a top load. In the Argentina or DC refinery, no. Is already going to go against the Ghanaian business people. This is what COPEC we know. The Argenino, and it's a tank at 350. The plan is or the 1,200, and the Baby go the third phase, many profits by recorded to her. The tanker owners, MPA, Energy Ministry, Ghana and Penny for armed for money and stop here. On him third phase, or better say after fuel stations and so. They don't get into a place without a plan. But country must be alert to insist that Yemra, Yede, a year, Jumano, a year MPA at 691, a year, Sabi, the local content law or minor. Okay, cost up to 2 petrol, our Western region. Now, even service providers, Omoamudi, Fokrapo, Emma FPS, Diane, food, they have the power to outsource to a foreign company. And they say, yeah, the Ghanaian business people will have no play, no say, no gain in the petroleum sector. In the answer for some Marasi, I have the local content law. Local content law is specific. Say obey petroleum haulage, and yet majority it must be 100% Ghanaian owned. 100.
Enti na chese ma ɛha no agya mo atobo na yɛhwɛ ni sei. Wo sɛ adeɛ baako a sa 100% local content we no ye ka ne ye ka sɛ wo sɛ ye Ghana ni krogen wo ye adwuma na ne ye hu ne sɛ wo bɛhwɛ na Ghana ni no fronte na ahɔhoɔ ne hyɛ akyire. But mmra no ne ye ka ne sɛ Ghana ni mfronto ma ahɔhoɔ nhyɛ akyire. Ɛwɔ sɛ ye Ghana ni krogen ya ahɔhoɔ bi anka ho.
You see, Washua, what is a very intelligent question. You know about. Sir, Embrano, you can come 51% no. You better Ghanaian front man be. Say, Obi and the bottom money at the same hey. Nah, yeah, oh, let's do this, form company, form this. Now, me mark for me company, no. Now, yeah, trust on crowd. I said, me a 51% shareholder. Now, the partners anyway. And don't see, young person confusion. The local content law has been specific for that transport, retailing. But say you could see fuel station, no. You cannot come from Zambia, everyone is Pluto. Say what be talk Ghana say the fuel station, over ton fuel. It must be Ghanaian. Tanto kwa we na guta enje bia na guta for ko bube ka ya yes Chinese for afede kokodwomu a omoto tomatoes nyina. They have a part of the business that they can work. A bini refinery, no problem. But the indigenous aspect of local content, which says just a obey transport or haulage, it must be 100% Ghanaian owned, no. The omo yo martin say omo buso. Now you're in what corporate law we call the unveiling the beneficiary owners. No? Now over sent to an alcohol than the trust. In fact, all this information is known to the MPA. Let me put on record how the trucks were imported, who the consignee of the trucks are.
Enoni asemo anka mi baby saw say China for no Ghana deɛ baako a yesu ho a yɛsɛ yenya no yenya bi nka tɔ nya adwuma na nka yenya bi po nka ho ne yentumi enna ne fam ho no wɔ ha etinki yenya ekuo bi na ɔmo so ɔmo bɛyɛ a we de nki ebo hyire but why ne betumi aka sɛ China for no ye ne wa sign contract bi emra no enimu sɛ wɔmo de kai no ba na ɔmo de ba ne yɛte ha ne yɛhwɛ ɔmo enti nyi obi asɛdeɛ.
Boajua, maybe sa menu a penny do, maybe an MPA letter no obia. So only a mere messenger amount.
Letter no crano, letter no mensa can be ever has say MPA letter no or modea bani dicani to sumi nunino. MPA for aba ama yeso yensa kabina. Utie MPF wo omasemo a omo kan ne omode bi abremo misado so omode copy abremo se masemo a mo kan no wo mate pa o mate na China for some so omode sa aka ya hodo no ba no omo so de omani adi akire ehu na they will make sure say emra sa local content law no esese ye adwuma na sa nnwuma no a so waka upstream and downstream deɛ no downstream deɛ no a ye Ghana fo adwuma esese omo ye no they will make sure say adwuma no be ye mo dia eti se MPA twiro we yi a na hwan ne ma ho kwan ma ka no be wura mu ansa na MPA ba bebo ano ho ba se o ye be hwɛ na ne esese mu nya no manya hwan ne wo sa adwumi no Mr. Duncan
Boachiwa mamenyi wa no woko MPA mbra yɛde hyɛ MP nsa from Parliament Act 691 no. Ɔyɛ clear sɛ ansa na wobɛ hold petrol, wobɛ transmit or transport petrol, wobɛ store petrol, wobɛ tɔn petrol, wobɛ deal in anything petrol no. Ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ MPA ɛkɔgye license. Nti wode eti o BDC ɛwɔ license, OMC kɔgye license, transporters yi Omunina NPA to get license, every other necessary documentation to work. na ye even the truck na say be a number no but our truck na number no our license. And if be to the blind side of MPA, what kind of MPA response or they were 2 months, the MPA and Tra would have taken them on. But fortunately, Ora Mustafa Hamid at he is also not going to sleep. Omu raise the issue. The one who imported consignee of the truck, or maybe any permit. So the truck, truck no so awode ba na nya ba ku bi no aka say oh wa down ku bi de and an ko mo de ko togo na so on famra 350 oh yeah 1200 and boachewa that truck here dey ba say bomb na shemu say dey na shemu regulator no ko anya aware so now regulator is telling you say or whatever you brought it was not with any agreement prior and out the buy regulator at any point on the number of trucks that a war may you on the population, any petroleum consumption. Say a drew baby na a dog, a boost what they call online or right strawberry reject online because you will be in petrol your friend is over tankage, any over usage. Say our country, maybe 30 million people. Now 4 stations, 1 million now. What you are telling people, they say every 30 people be at one station. You will make the revenue in that investment, uncompetitive. And saying, even for the OMC, MPA air withdraw minimum license. And she said, tanks, trucks, it do a level that MPA and comfortable. It makes, reasonable sense. Say a station in the country, what station is bear 3,000. Your trucks on the bro 5,000 dada. Obviously, so the 1,200 eba begumu. Now, or the begumu because obenya vertical integration advantage. Yamane kwayam was refinery. And to who say look, now the haulage, you can may bit me up a haulage in this also. And to obey a haulage. Oh, yeah, and I said 2 stations, no mean 2 million Ghana, meet me after back. And to me obey 100 million, I've been up to stations. Now what? Now what crude, no other process it, not in the truck actually. No, they are cooking the 2 station, no song. And the two baby Ghanaian companies now, almost the Omusika, and just said you when you petrol, my omuntimi, no almost Omuka, no monopoly. You must think about this holistically. It is not a matter of the Obi person will be a business, moving your business. In fact, already when you're licensed to do a certain business, refinery, who call US, if in fact upstream for no, Cosmos, Talo, they are not allowed to integrate vertically. Otherwise, with our the FPS or the air crude, that was in the refinery. Ovian was in the 2 stations. In the Nipa 5 got no boardroom for that company, no almost able to me and Tom Petra, but you are wedding.
But someone say, and penny for Casa ho, Boho Benaino. Me, when say, ye wo ministry, ye won penny for anke was by now, or modu or munayesi from because ye emrano say, Ghana for necessary or moye sedgemain. Yama obi krata se wo de no brana be na ne fam wo no wo hwie a aso wo wawie se ye de be call meya fana no eno no ye Ghana fo adwuma ye sese o moye na se nipa no bu mra no so a enti sanction bia ni ho ebetumi de ama na se wo na anwumre wo ka kire ye se wonim China ni no nipa kora wo bie sa adwuma no wonim ne pa adan we nipa bi oburu mra so China one president no ana dentia ye nka ne de chairman nyeye
what you are my minister to say the Ministry of Energy is not in support of this. Omo is very clear and equivocal. Agency na show say a regulated sector no. The moment MPA right take it the Ministry of Energy aware. Again, even opposition parties now say oh you be now supporters are the way they are saying that they cannot agree to this because the kind of investments that Ghanaians acquire, the kind of loans that be free bank and they are talking but if at the end of the day say Emrana Ghana no Yes, check Ghana for, she said, do our two studio. No more this, no. A foreigner comes and he wants to create on one condition. The refinery, you should have gotten your processes together before commencing. So commencing, yes, they have to regularize for him, no problem. Again, almost that's already, even to write to MPA to say, oh, this is what we want to do. And the almost approval because what the thanks neighbor no, nothing. On the trucks and you branding that 10 plus. Now, what you are there, society, refinery now, no, it's no. Instead of the bottom load, top load, so that the gun and India for trucker or bet me alcohol to be able to say, and the OMC, ready oil, and allied, say, oh, my top product was sent to Konakova Breme. And come to me load. Okay, also I have bottom load and into a truck near top loader. You don't have any business to do there.
Sir, before we use bottom load, no, bra for my end. Naturally, fam no. Who load do a nam no chile muna had the bottom load, no top load, no. Miss Adosi Jamano,
Mammy walk a crack. On bottom load, no. Say a cassette top loader, on say tanker no bar cover be or a slow. And tis the echo, yet top loading ya. Your arms were rag, baby at tankers no far product no. Ye were rag divided in the according to the products that flow through the pipe into those rags. And the top loading no se car no call now cover PMS and now petrol. A petrol section no. And then they pull the arm from the top, check the quantity it will take, kill it, and then you load it, from top.
No, yeah, the fast row.
Yeah, the fast row.
And
now we be so pump no more because pressure no to me my pump no shake.
Now bottom.
But bottom load no, and no there a war can I say. Some of our tankers have it, but we have not reconfigured it for that purpose. And a car, and no the tanker driver no. Somebody is in a computer room somewhere, and the driver no call and queue whatever quantity for the various compartments or then they will come and then plug the distance to it, and then the computer road.
Mr. Duncan,
I know your bottom load, but that one is loaded from the.
But Ghana ha momo dia mu yusuno momo dia ne ye here.
The greater number. Or for that matter, 90% of them are all this thing top loading.
Top loading. And now we
have not been doing the bottom loading.
Okay.
A session be Mr. Duncan that is in Takrady where they do that.
Okay.
But that one is not so common. It's not on a larger scale like we have in Tema and other refineries, other loading racks and loading depots.
Okay.
Most of the loading depots that we have in Tema, they are all top loading.
Top load.
Yeah.
You, me that say, Mr. Duncan, try something.
In your the issue really for MPA letter MPA is clear.
One say MPA letters no true. Near omo trokoma sent you for no. Omo che say about my tension omo MPA for no say. Sent you for no. Omo de kaya hodo omo de kasa horowa ba kaya de fa petrol yi bi ye ni nyina so no omo si car no dodo no a omo de aba no eye bottom load no enye sa soro hode no top load no cause some business emma Ghana for no a tanker owners no omo che say emwa wo mo no omo meba omuwie no once omu de abeto aso say yi ya na wo kan ya local content law no so oma sign de aba ha say emra no omu ani so enti omu MPA for no enlance se omu cars no emma wo mo eno na me kan ya Mr. Duncan nam de abesi say na nya nwanwa
bwachiwa nwanwa bebre. Well, MPA is specific. That top load. I'm sure that Sabe, almost permit even to build a refinery, the parameters and our blue book now, yes, would have been specific for top load. But on one intention, our agenda, what decided to configure for bottom load, or no by bottom load. Now, all your bottom load, all we know, I just want we tanker operators and the Mombra system, your mobile anything, or after 1,200 trucks, Edia Bayon, TMU, or integrating the home, which the MPA law, Act 691, does not allow. Again, the local content law 2016 does also not allow local content, any specific. So for you to go into retail, in fact, it will be companies like foreign companies, Shell, Total, and Puma, right? If not because Oma investing or Ghana, we would not have allowed them. I'm stating this on public radio. We would not have allowed them to now come and say that almost up to all stations, because the retail business has been categorized as 100% Ghanaian. Young cotton beton, so this will be for a beton beton. No, profit. I find this one was getting into dollar, not the commanding heads of your economy. They would join some of these foreign capital, foreign principals. Almost interested in the market. The interest the petrol no opportunity better. Yes, Ghana was able to climate. Yes, does Ghana have the infrastructure? Yes. And because the refinery, no problem. Maybe a refinery, no matter go and the crop was said the bank they cannot even load from the. In fact, one of the things that he demanded from MPA is to go back to the refinery and insist to say, almost come back to the top load, which is what. And yes, they should not even allow the refinery to work. Trucks also want to their banner. Almost making sure say the trucks are returned because even gold, right? I need to go to the minerals commission. I need to go and take permit. Where there almost no permit is needed. Wakoto cars not branded. And our cars are not coming as top load. They are coming as bottom load to meet or no plants. No, the one what configure no. That plants no configure and then to top load the way. It's a very simple technology over here. But why not is that or everybody out, he would need to play a certain monopoly. And we are not obedient come up. And obviously, as a refinery, 50% of Ghana's market. In the other transporters, the other people. I can put on record the refinery has 120,000 barrel capacity. Oil in phases. Ghana will consume 96,000 barrels to 98 in 200. It's the idea. He can be able to supply Ghana market.
Over 100%, you know.
Over 100%, you know. Now, over 100%, you know, all cuts a bit. Uniano more for more brothers, I said, said they cannot come and load product from that refinery. No? But how does a country like Ghana, IFS developing, allow this? Or abuse laws, or abuse processes, again, or against even business practices that are normal, over a refinery. And Duncan Petroleum, Mato Petrol, though, on our transporter, go and pick the petrol for me. Though, I think the trucks are not top load, you don't even pick petrol.
And see, I really say,
no, the truck. Monopoly we are creating.
Yeah, and young show. A hefa na mfonso no pie efribaye efise na mesha se na make sure say enka yese ye beka so adwumakuo bi ba bebie kuo bi ebetumi ana ne fam wo mayimu eti mfonso no hefa na emra ne nhyehyeye no ya mfa anya adwuma hwan mfonso hwan necessary e wo se ohwe no ate because say MPA for crank ye be prato omo so no MPA for so say omo so ama omo mati so say yeso nya ye ne o na ye kra ye twron krata eti hin na mfonso ne ba ye ne atumi ehu anya solution no
boachewa wo ye Ghana ni se ukọ ene China and Rwanda put now for your business omumre wo ho na de ye adwuma ana meboa obetimi asori boache wa se wa ko China ebia wanya sika bi free Israel baby cheap funds bi o sorry ya wa ko truck na wo de o be petrol rade crow we pen abeti sanza mu we crow we pen enti adwene e tie chiri in the first place or the refinery nikoye bottom load when he knows that the general thing in Ghana from the depot to Temoyo refinery baby I try a petrol you know is all top load you know adwene say you know it is exposed there and I'm a boy obvious adwene no he has gone a step further to prove that look o mini business Wakofa truck with the aim to on the 1,200 people ebegumu na ono the abeya haulage business omra no so say for you to do petroleum haulage MPA are retreating in their letter you must be 100% and yet 50% 51% you must be 100% Ghanaian owned. How do they tell us as consignees said the trucks no po some people believe that taxes on the trucks no can be seen in yes, yeah, calibration.
But Mr. Duncan, Mr. Duncan, near Kosu ni nyina no. Ye wo ministry, ya sa adwuma yi ehye won sa. Asa wo bi bumra no so a, me no ne ha me anwumre no ye tanker owners no a. Wo mo na asori chini ne wo hawo. Ba ministry no se mejidi se adwumakuo yi so omatumi abeye omadwuma na omo ye no a ministry no ma wo mo kwan omasan krata bi ansa na omo ba enti se ne omo ye no ene nkrata omasan no ebo abura a ministry no ni bibi e wo so omo ye de na asa ye nwanya na MPA na we ye wo obi so otumi de ne nasi form say hey ni anya ni nya ye betumi agya enti de enti ne anye
boachewa we keep referencing MPA because MPA is an agency under the ministry. Whatever position MPA takes, we construe as the position of the ministry. MPA cannot take a position a ministry, no, a differ. MPA, no, or work it through the ministry. If the MPA has been categorical, say, look, the air cost no, only more but MPA, oh, of course, almost apply it. Whilst almost consider no trucks, almost trucks no promo. The guys should hold on so that they even go and consider. MPA is telling not a whimper of an idea. Then yet do and then crop one of the kaya you don't want to say ya find to 10 plus and a number so.
Enti emra yejina so. Tumi ye kita MPA ewo mayimu no se MPA kache ye se omunim ho hwe ya dia na mra ne se MPA nye MPA ntimi stop o mo se munye se because so be kache ye se minim ho hwe ya won kan hwe enti mra ne se dia na MPA tumi ye.
You see boachewa at the ministry level e japamesa akasa e no
Mr. Duncan, nyumre mene wo ye program yi mene wo ne Mr. Do na ye nti Mr. Do say obam kakra mesrew nyumre nya ye ho abotre Mr. Do.
Yeah, all along no. From 2006 no. Ye ni MPA na ye adwuma. Enti ye di omum na so pepepe. Enu ka ho na registrations ni bibia omo beka say enye ana license no to say Mr. Amor reiterate over and over no that shows that they are responsible for us and we are also responsible for them. We respect their laws. Whatever is happening now is throwing everybody into the open and making this thing and nothing I the bibia beto Moamunim say has been the fourth estate. You know, sometimes you can question them extensively on what the whole issue is. Because yeah, already say we'll punish everybody and punish the country.
More, you punish the country.
Yes.
Yes,
the whole thing is that say like we are saying, no, you can't sit in your country and before we say Jack, no, these things will happen and nobody is showing responsibility for it. Because MPA no see one who here, they can go ahead and say that they are not in the harbor, they don't see what is happening, and they have never given authority to anybody to bring any product or bring any tanker. Okay, one, MPA started a year Emma Omu defense. No, they started by saying, say, even the construction, when the construction of the refinery even started, but when they got the hint that something like that was going on, Omu Kohoko stop where. And when they stopped, people from somewhere came pleading. So MPA said, okay, for us to accept this thing to go on, my MPA officials should go and then inspect the place and give the formal construction permit for them to continue. At the moment, refinery, there is no lab, there is no pipeline even connected to this thing. But before Ombeka said, Jack, na company na anya lekan, the crude aba, and it generated another this thing. So it looks like Obisha baby, which is giving the problem to MPA, and MPA is not ready to make us aware of whoever is doing it. But we can also sidestep MPA. I could catch the ministry and say, what is happening? When they also come to give us that, we don't know. So what we are doing is that we have brought this thing to the Fourth Estate, who have the right. You people you go everywhere. When they are also doing something, ministers, whatever. Yes, because somebody was introduced as being the owner of the truck. And that person has no business with the oil industry. But what even some discussion somebody had with me yesterday, the person was saying that the man and then this thing were telling the truth to them that he wasn't the one who this thing. But when what they say, Papa no, ST refinery no, now no alcohol for negotiation. And then one or country say better cast na man no better yaka. Meanwhile, you have never even been in the oil sector before. You have never been any part of the oil sector, distribution, nothing, even did retailing, no. And you obey then the intricacies, the implications, even this job. One name who be but that person is coming to owner. And that person is being supported by some people because they read information now concerning that person before the person now go around. When we started insulting him on open radio and this thing, we got that this thing from the Jubilee House. We cannot hide some of these things, but the problem is that there are some of these things which are very difficult to go in and this thing. A basana, then they will say,
free Jubilee House.
Yeah, it is when we first wrote this thing, and then we started making the noise, Let me say
don't call it noise.
We started making it play to the public that this is what we'll do. If they allow our 5,000 tankers to be thrown out of job, and let me say some of the journalists were called into Jubilee House and told that woman named Hubibi, and it was somebody who is the owner of the trucks. And that somebody also said, well, no, $32.5 million. Now, the man who is the owner of who is constructing the refinery, guarantee such kind of man. So we started asking ourselves, here we are unable to pay bond people, we are unable to pay our own loans, and then we are becoming bankrupt in a way. Now, your president also echo bonding, and I call United Nations, I call country will be say we are really in trouble. Foreigners have come to destroy our economy, and then they go there and call us corrupt people. Now, say Waha, now Ghanaian who has no knowledge about this thing. Now, the 500,000, which is on the 32 million kra, is not something his assets even worth that amount. But one more to me, I can't tell you, say, one no quarter no. Then it turns out tomorrow that he is saying that it was the people who said he should do one can pay. Does he know the implication of this in handling those vehicles for work and pay? Ne garage what is his office? What is his track record of this thing, even handling this oil industry? And a very, very wide issue. And every day when we get up, we are talking about this over and over. Like my junior brother Duncan is telling you, it's a very wide distance. And then as we are talking, the BDCs are also fighting for their distance because they are not sure what is going to happen tomorrow. The oil stations, which are also got the distance, the oil companies also, they are also equally worried because then everything is off. You see, they will undercut this thing. What will happen is that one day they will come back and said, okay, we are not ready to sell. Unless maybe we sell at this price, or when we cut the product for you, this is how we are going to charge. When you don't have that money, what happened? Then it means the country is without product. And we have also gone to some places, we've seen these things, we have never seen any foreigner in some areas of the distance. Now, met to me, I say, there was some agreement signed by Obama concerning some oil drilling distance. Trump came and canceled it. Then it was this thing again, and then Biden also came and stopped it. You see, the whole thing is that they feel that some areas which can be controlled by foreigners and create trouble for them, they wouldn't want it.
But Mr. Adom, what can be said? Who's an enemy pushia say a Yahwanya Martini Pacro from near Woken, say Ghana and Ibisha, actually sending a measure see a mecan ya. Ya camera noa. Emrano local content law no e kase Ghana ni no a obeye bie na was all experience and no can requirements no na experience no
requirement no we may not talk about repayment but one confrontuma obi is a criminal offense. At the moment he's fronting for somebody.
Okay.
Because when we trace the record of that vehicles before they are coming and in demo.
Okay.
So he cannot claim that he is the owner of the vehicles. And he cannot say that somebody has brought it before they decided to sell it to me in Ghana. How? No. We are having every distance. And at the moment, MPSC almost license because the numbers we have even in the system is too much. So we cannot just add anything to it. Okay, we are on the move that say and to me and resolve this thing within the shortest possible time. Then we will decide that okay, we will wait.
Me bani my madwin se mo be yen because what can say mama me yema ashimi anwumre say mo be punish Ghanaians say ne mo penu mo anya e ho na aka ya me yem hye me ba Mr. Amoa won say ye kom ana say Ghana ni hye akire o
Boachiwa. The substance of discussion is not even about Ghana for the Juma or refinery of Ghana near send to a person in the front man or not. The substance of it, Central has no business bringing those trucks. A better afterthought for them to now say that, oh, a gun and the Yakofa by the depot. That is what I heard. Let me check. Send to think for the bear depot to depot. And now, authority in this depot to depot, the new one out there, there's boss who does UPPF transfer. And now PPM, whatever it is, there's a structure. So that is not for you, the refinery, to come and do. Because Thor, Thor was not doing depot to depot. It was so much. And it is not a job for you to do. So now, after the Akopa talks now Ghana 40 finish because we are wide awake. We know the game official play. So you really Akopa will be the Ghana. Look, the Oka to say strong. I'm not sure that Ghana in the direct capacity 350, 1,200 trucks. There's no way that Ghana in the after we will not even deal with that substance. The substance is that there's a game he wanted to play, and into no fire bottom load, walk off bottom load truck and the bear. We are saying that he doesn't have any business in the Holy Space because 100% owned by Ghana. Again, any of the truck name Magat. The Ghanaian or this art rock equally doesn't have locals because MPA license says Ghanaian. So there's not a discussion. Among cordon trucks in a local location. If possible, national security MPA ensure that the trucks are returned. So that the guy can have a free mind. No one can configure refined to top load. The more I want to take our trucks with, the more I will encouraging the bottom load now for here. Or not refined. I am not sure that will work because the local content law is fair and the trucks that people have already bought in the system. I don't think a dog for us to allow Obi that or no the Obenya and the financing 2% interest rate. Oko Ghana banker, none of the banks will borrow you at less than 30% out of a net because the treasury bill is 33%. So just imagine who created an uneven platform and allow this legality to continue. I remember that many do and then in what now no more share. Mr. Miko Russia, Mania is funded. Minya keep money. I'm going to find 10,000 stocks. How many do? You are going to create an unnecessary economic situation now. In the end, it will not only augur well for the economy, but the industry itself will find itself collapsing. 10,000 stocks, imagine in this country. The way the issue from the petrol, where the horror. The woman that are MPs that are over there. And then about 1,000 without any appropriate license. The tall and short, MPA has been clear that nobody has approached them or this number of trucks ever yet this kind of job, which should have been done anyway. MPA has been clear that those trucks he does not know. The guy should just return it. Now, on come back to the refinery. Now, on configuration, not to the top load. Then, the guy that needed to wear Jessica, about I'm sure the on more than 10, as most people do. Now, on 1,000 plus trucks, and they are better to wave it. There be. MP credit time as a transporters, no one said they should not bring forward. For one, and this is on one, they could say, hey, Gumuno. Said they said, a foreign entity, but what say exactly what happens to your economy, the commanding height of the economy, what happens? We will not sit and make this, and this way it is right. A guy has the agenda to integrate vertically when you're refinery license or a haulage license, or we are a better OMC, a better fuel station, a better filling station. Not Chinese is one as a bit, almost the night as some other good almost able to amount. Even if we don't get there, but the Chinese all have a business case. And I do as a Ghanaian, over 200 trucks are loaded every day. Hard for you to hear that almost be any accident. But you saw a copy, they have operated safely. Yeah. Suddenly, we want to sound as though there's a problem that needs to be solved. The American will say that if the shit is not broken, you don't fix it. I don't think that he's fixing anything. Pipeline, no now, Wako connected, store, Wako tie in some form. I think the MPA must go there and ensure that the right thing is done. Yes, we would need him to work, but he should work within the laws of the country. Not on abusing the laws just because he wants to achieve another business and another he get some economic advantage. When you're refining space, but what the Ghanaians are also equally able to do and do competently. Only in Okofaba, CS was I'm not sure that he has any business in the college.
You, Mr. Duncan, me and I was seeing you me. Yada say, ewo omoaya de abaneche se mude ani se chance cars no baby free buy ye man nsa anko na omonko adwumanti omoba ye no omonko ye se adwuma ne yada se ma memra abusua anwumrei me ne executive secretary yoda Tanka Owners Union ano owura Ignatius Kokudo ewo fia ana owura Dankanamo akopege ono so ye ne no atwetwe komono na Mr. Do o punishment a wo kan no se niamu hwehwe mpanimfo enye mamo a ye ni kwan foforo bia se bia court ana ba bia mo be kosin sem be ka se ye be punish Ghana fo enye too harsh on ye
madam ye
problem be microphone no mama pacho
ye problem ne say enonti na ye de aba the fourth estate no say yemma yenu Ghana for no omote yase because we can't tank a juma where say community beer or Ghana na district beer or Ghana at least one tanker or the other is from that area. Just say you will be or also invest into this type of business. And he say ye can't acquire say ubinimo eshechire na they are flouting whatever they think is right and then saying what this thing because now no yebeka asam bi wa asampa FM ha na obi send a text message. Unfortunately for us, no, na me share that name nipa ko no, but share me before.
Then I share before.
Was say yeah asama e betina ho na ye kan no. We don't have any sense. Na ana dream be anim because we cannot stop somebody from doing his investment. Enti sa nipa no wo investment in steel was set up company in tires and so forth. And you are employed this, you know. Unfortunately for you, Sani Panoso, baby, all casa free, and then his status in the community, or a Chelese or a MP. Now, so we are MP. Now, as some fat tema, now you are domicile in Tema. And then when the refinery is operational, no, refinery, no, operational, no, most of the people who work there stay in Tema, or they are citizens, or they are natives of Tema. And he said, well, no one can say we are trying to stop people from doing this thing. Now, one also Juma or this oil sector, no. He is owing MPA. He has done a lot of things which did not go well. But on one and because he's trying to align himself to Sahad Nipano, he's also Chinese, no. He's also defending the Chinese in a way.
But I won't say what's a more no.
But me reach that point and he said, the entity I can say, and he said, when they are talking like that, no, so almost feel say there's something we are doing, and because of that, no, ye pesa monopoly no. Na ye pesa will be a bebamu.
And untina mama model law no ato ho say near more cano, ye wo kasebi say. Near odi dwano onkum ne yonkum ni dwano enti na wokọ baby ewo ikokomlemle ha se ya dokunu wura ba akoti ya na ba akoti ha emra ma ho kwan oba no wa choose choice by we die emra no na eye adwuma se emra ne se eye Ghana fo na ewo so omoye eti ne wo kan ya se habo no mimi gidi se mu kiremu se ne enema kiremu ye ma Ghana fo ate ase se da bi yanka se obi nkona yanko aye ni dwa no ba mra no a kire se wo ya hoho a wo ba wo de ne se yesi kokotu fam wo no kokotu oil no na emum e ba se yen distribute ye wia no awie yen distribute e Ghana fo
adwuma
wo hu na Ghana fo ate ase se da bi enye se mo pam obi because China man munjim ko ese adwuma no wo
at all
wuntumi nkwa ese adwuma no ntu de ma memfa omanfo adwenkyere bi Misado ye wia ye bebie nhoma no so atum na se London de ayo de aba o se Ghana enwumrei ma enjoy conversation no papa na wunim corruption aye kan ho asem ewo mayim na kwia ebi enio ba bi wo honomo se enye bibi sei na ekoso a enke beden ni akase ye wo institutions e wo so omoye omadwuma institutions e wo so omoye omadwuma na nipa no wo mote ho adwuma no omonye na chese Ghana fo no omo ho kire omo corruption ne bi eno no kwadwadwe iso de ayode aba live on Facebook asem na making kan everywhere wo say anwumre ya hope say mpanimfo no e wo Jubilee House no obi tie because say ya nhwe niema yi a sa corruption behavior we corrupt behavior we say no e wo say jai cause ye kan ne ekobo Jubilee House edin kopie ho no mo a na aha adwen nana oda so de ayi ode aba o say ama Ghana fifi benji de ayi ode aba wo say ye agencies ni institutions e wo mayimu a e wo say eye adwuma no omo ye weak and powerless adwuma ese omo ye no omo ntumi nye mpanimfo ne de ne se bosomi aso na omo akwakwagi omo akatua o se mewira ho anwumre papa fifi benji de ayi ode aba o say we yisu ntina nalan ka say MPP onim no dada no nye sa MPP ni nie kwadwo free body phone so de ayi ode aba o say bi wa mitiem free adwuma ko na in fact me are very disappointed in some MPP members especially wo mo maye o madwen say wo mo di o mo nsa ne o mo nan nyina bedidie bo bibia o mpese emfaso no mo sabotage aban no omo ka ho bi na amamuo no enkoso no kwadwaje udie makan Benedictus Foley de yode aba wo se sene panino edi kan ye no se nipa no mu nimra no so a enye no an se wo pam no wama wo bitumi se wo mebi adwuma wo man mu nipa ne ba ye mra ye a wo se woni so no woni so a nye no an se ko man mu pam no we so eden se wo be se adwuma ne se me pam nipa na menako wo fa ke edi we fi new plan station na eba wo se wo se dankana mu ade MPP aban yi ba ye wo hu ade papa bia wo mumu na wofake was every brand MPP aban ba ye wofake hu ade papa ba kokora wa aban mu da ayo wo so message no Derrick Aite o se me hwa mu fi nkrakan ebi wa nyame hwa mu hwa wo so na Francis K opare so message na ba Samson A Labi wo se da bia me ka se chese enya niema nyina ye sesen toda se o sesen ye wo sesen ye nya niema nyina na sesen ye niema bi wo no ma sesen basa etim niema me ka dia kosi se o manfo ye o mo wo okan kwa na afo o mo hwe no man sesen da akon anuman Daniel Winfred Green was say breaking the 18 enu amu ne MPP for omu ye omu imu a omu breaking the 18 no emu adwuma na omu ye omu breaking 8 bia ma ne nye Percy entry o se bi wa mechia mo anwumre monto adwuma papa no so na me mompa ye me de ne emi hu ni se oman no ayetim no se ya mompa ya enkoye ana kwadwobu aten o se bi wa mitie mu free oboase fo echiamo Dauda Afaji so de ne diaba o se me hwemu etie mu free gomua de rampon ho na me hwemu etie mu free Eric Kwaku Buadi also o message no aba abedru Eric Kwaku Buadi na piaga o se bi wa yedamase ene adwuma mo yesom o my Ghana yeso yedamase semutie affluent winner de yode aba wose bi wa mitie mu free do wenya na wunim Ghana se wo man no ayatim no everything is a mess niema chese wose koso ye wo manum no bibia basabasa sakasaka basabasa ne yatimu wose yedamase ne moma ye ehu we so nana so de yode aba wose omafu ene omode nam empanimfu edi omayi so no wonwene the ordinary Ghanaian ho omodwene the ordinary Ghanaian ho a kane ati ne ye hu no nka ye hu Master T oseme mampani oteso na mbo ne sobo ne enkoyi nyina ena samo abobi de ye ode aba ose bi wai me misusu se wo se de tema central MP ne tachiri disem hwehwemu ne mahu ne wo kan no me a mehwehwemu bi tema central kra MP be na wo hui disem hwehwemu ni hwan yo me hwehwemu apeni pakro SK Frimpon abrokwa o se ye leaders no eniema papa na nka ese o mu supervise na ese de eniema o mu supervise wo mayimu no eye niema tantai eniema emmoa ema oman enkoso wo demonstrate so o mo se o mo nte ase niema nkoye omanfo demonstrate so a mo se mo nte mo ho ase onso ne de ye ode abetum no Nachi Sakab o se Ghana for yen na yekoso yen problems so yen taking niema serious se wo Ghana ni wo beka se nipa no firam no ne wabedi nsemone ye bechi no a wo di mirika akwa gina animu se ye wo de ya yen ya na yeku ye ho se ye serious a enka Ghana fo nyina na ye kasa tia se nye China fo na be ye no nye ba we die yenya Ghana ni a wo di mirika akwa gina omanim se wo no na ye ne dia wo kwa akwaje bone no aso a enye ye ne ane ye hawo abusuama mimie huma no entumu make say Mr. Ignatius Kokudo wo fie executive secretary Matanka Owners Union wo fie ha wo so adwenche ye begibi 0302216561 and 0302216562 betumi afra badwumadie no so 030221 6561 and 03022216562 betumi afre na wo de wadwenche abedmedie ni so nti Mr. Adom, how soon na mo hwesem betumi ati bibi ewo sansemi mu na mahu baby amode eniema efa?
As soon as possible. Yeah, to me, or to me, to be as soon as possible, because I want to say the longer the issue remain and the tankers are in the city, are not in this country, the chances are that Nkrofove means beer and make it a permanent situation.
Okay.
And as we say, ABS area now may come one some say will unleash something which will be a punishment to all of us as Ghanaians,
Okay.
Because yes, we are Juma, no. And he said, Obi and Adrian say is obstructing us and is going to make us not to do the job, Then we will withdraw ourselves. The withdrawal will mean that we will not work as long as the issue remains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me eno na me pese me hu how soon na mo decision ne beba me mame nkwa homa no somra. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, madam Mudi ni baby afrefre.
If I try to Auntie Grace, you go Kofodia.
Auntie Grace Kofodia for hu ya to asoma yen.
You be a man. Anya say bia omuntu ni come on you. And some of you man ko ba si wo bia di kanya jibibia che ne ho de da. Wa di kanya jibibia che ne ho. Enti aya di so obetumi aka. Employee no do mudi di o man ni and some of the people man ni no we di kan we man di hu bi di ase ni ho it is a dey ni na kura na eya dey so obebie na no obeka na se ati o man some years say e be no man na be koso e be no man be koso amayen eti e pe for am ka won wa jere sa corruption na ya di sika ọwọ nkọfọ wa sani yẹ di kọntata mọ ọmọ sani yẹ di edwuma mọ ọmọ ẹni na eku mọ mẹyin ní sọ máa sẹmu.
Auntie Grace yẹ da se papa Kofodia. Hello.
Hello.
Ẹja mpatsọ odi ni baabi afrefre. Mpatsọ wahoma no da ho kakra sẹ emu twitwa si na to asoma yẹn.
Ebi wa mpatsọ menka.
To asoma yẹn.
GH Pentagon lodi do ngo ofe. Ya mama baso. Ya juma pa adum etom de mobo. Na abebi akameka adum etom de amadia Ghana ki problem de. Edua ya mama baso. Dem pese meka no say edua yam tan yi ya omo ho sisi e. Omo kwa manfo ama so abrochi ekofe de omo yekuru ne eniema bi e wo ho mo. Ene say ya bebie ana say edumakuo bi aba. Obi ba di kesiye awa blade no kro ebi wa na se enye no da bia ye nte se sa niam awenya ya flem na ye yuku panyin bi kwa akodi anim akodi ska kesiye awa bla ono ni self interest nkwa na ebi wa ehia no papa on ni padodo na sebi o Ghana ho no na on se wo ye panyin bi ni am aposo a na no so ho ni am aposo no enipa na wo di omoni sebi enipa ni ho ma wo poso no ye de ama ebi wa ye hu ti abese people no say omonso no ya jomudi say bia mampani akufo adoba mi am MPP ni enso niam bi ho ma e koto a aban na ese odin na si fom na say bia resha for ya na waye na ye kan say resha for nya na onye resha for a MPP party ye betinya blekiechi no ba nke kan wo bi wo ma eno so emwa ntie bi wa wo ma ba so na moduma pa mo bo pa MPF for ye ka che o ma na so omonso say ba sa na si bia eniema bi ta be ma omonso no omontimi mfani out no omontimi ntimi papa no ntimi nyamla no ne ba sa Ghana bi abedi melaso
Yeah, that's it. GH Pentagon. Hello.
Hello.
Eja mpatsọ odi ni baabi afrefre.
ABY, we did your fake, make us a new prime station second.
You ofake me nti o.
ABY, what kind of message now is free? I'm more about so. I mean, she's a bonnet, a free in a fiakutu. Minyaba, in Brandon Kamwa, Mestreno. With feeling Casa Yumuna, I say, what's the money in the Paco? You put what you bring house. It's a very politics. I do your more than a very politics. What's in the panel with Jubilee House? What did you what they call my own horses here? What's over punish Ghana for? Then my other day. So when you pakra would you be house or yes I what is doing because can see I know you yes see every other no cre I'm not saying who can over na so bo amenka when say no kra ka e you when na what is doing Usu ni pakra usu awonka usu jo say wo be punish Ghana for be punish me you care punish me of aki my head wouldn't pakra for the ni na ye huni an kili panim and I busa me say nipa no say wo na de wo yi no bu mra so on fa ne kokot on tibi ya no bia Ghana so be your wade na say wo na wo filia mo a mo se mo ye patrol de mo fa nipa ne kokot eni Ghana brandum say nipa so crack house ba mo kan tie no na mo fa ne kokot na kokot ntiem say ya no crazy was what them from na the class was return back but won ka what did you who na the jubilee so my politics who can jubilee from here did in men support because you know pakura what did you be as well you say man also dey monitoring also so what better radio so can't them so be punish me know dey for the kokot we pan we for the kokot simple they don't get get up the crown why any say and any power jubilee house and what you be ati and at
Hello, sir. Hello.
Everywhere.
Aja, Udini baby a free.
Everywhere. And you mean I'm asking the encounter.
Council.
Everywhere. I had a young day. A choir of Faswa. Would the one man was another cut on my assembly. Now, for your everywhere, where you were on your bed, and not I'm walking because I see S boy. Everywhere. Let's send the party MPP. Wait and yard MPP NDC. Young can say on my assembly. Ghana for anyone and a bomb. And then you see a man, Galaxia, China for A2, illegal money, almost yes, small scale money, almost yes, and Coconin cat, China for a year, and a Juma, yes, a Ghana for ma. Put you for the dear MFA and the China for your mom, some almost already found it, and then what I can tanker. Over 300. Omna Koya, if you have a count, not going to know, no, Otini Mama, a Juma, or the Shannon man, no, I'm not going to come in. But if I say I'm on the phone, no, so your star, was $10. Yes, you know, I true. Your best, a good job, baby. You better listen to them, you never knew. That over to me, Cousin Amio. Naturally, I think of it. At Miami. No one, you can't trap it up. You think it's the name of the in the bush. No, almost have a yeah, I say, yeah, by it. Everywhere, I say, I live a shame. Or this seller or what is it? Or me with Baku. You would be what I'm going to say, MP.
Hello.
Everywhere.
Aja, Udini baby a free.
Everywhere. Your friend, I buy a casa fresh.
You are buying me into you.
Everywhere, my member of Basu pa, and you know what by Juma. Everywhere, me a buy a me casa fresh shaman zemino. Me a gun any mappa. Inti a Juma biala, a yagana for Juma. Foreigner, I am not doing say, Obedia, every gun and in Semunu. Everywhere, me obi a mitia sadia manu, and found political party kwa ni panewo. Everywhere, your best free a buying way. Obi biala mina me sending message a me catch you say the ma central MP nika papa no this video no onye board no kan kure e mo nso obi ase de ofa ke kan no eduwa hwe bebi o man kita ko no hu Ghana fo nan kasa na yedi ye ho abro China ni di truck aba o mamu a unimu se Ghana fo what trucks wo man ni mu dada wa ko se China fo eti se wu na wa clear truck na aba no any for now, yes, you can't go crack rock. Satama Central MP, I mean, say, our company be a friend, a part or yellow sedan. What boca, ya abayam a goose, what boca, a gua, untia. I ne abayi daoka. What guys are when now up with China 40 who are crack, your friends, trucks are back. Everyone, me catch yourself. Ye be ye demonstration tiasa man. Mu China for ya be saying so be saying sati e be kakakra mu pese China for be ton dokunu e wo kromu ha tamon so mu ji eduma free ensem.
Yeah, that's Siminia. Hello.
Hello everyone.
Aja Udini baby a free.
Aja money. Because everyone from Koberia.
You aja ni mumi enti o.
We the Mr. Mr. Omen for videos and Mr. Jeffrey, General Secretary. Ane nana the dank kwa president papa juma obo hano yejuma ketwa na me kia utu free ewo abrekuma no
na mɔmmoa no sɛ ɔsan bɛbiem na ɔsan bɛyɛ adwuma de aboa mo ɔka te me ana dɛ ɔnka te me na megyinam
wanya register na abobɔ na meyi afiri mu
register deɛ magyae wa
because your money ten sa wagye list ten na wa mena boro so
ni se kan se kura na mi wie nti wo ya mi kan se na tanka no a mo de aba no petrol nkwa na fa ebe ya na se re kin suo nso ana mbamba nsuo
na tanka ye de fa nsuo no unu se ne sa tanka ni sitie
tanka fa nsuo ebi ki toilet debi gwa bi ba ki toilet ebi be fa nsuo a na muzi mu pa adwuma ya di adwuma ba so amuzi adwuma no mo mpe edi amakwa na Ghana for kura mu ye muzi yan fa investment na mpa adwuma mra ya de tanka ba de be ya adwuma so amuzi anu mo ntiase
na ne wo mu oni se adwuma no ye wo Ghana ni adwuma ene ye wo ahoho adwuma eti se wo beje Ghana ni adwuma ya eno na mra ni tia enye se obi di adwuma e ba na obi se won tiase ne wo mu no
na mse Ghana foi tanka ye omo de bebu omo mu nyeso mfia na omo de bae said efiri ba bi na bedu ya ana me wa endi omo na se mo hwehwem na ni pa de tanka no bae no
abusian fa frefo no ensiase na memsan emra misado subio misado ye na ye de yesi ye de yesi ye twen mo se mo nheda ma ultimatum bia ba mo hwese mo benya response no eti MPA for letters o masha ase de ba no ye hwen decision e fitch na ekono e be free ho no mo aba eti ye so ye no wasem etwa to na ye mfansi ben microphone no ma me na
say obia nipa bebre omo ni wo no omo fro ABY enti mi so make say ABY yeah me final na make kire ni say yeah ye juma we che and we have been very faithful to Ghana, our country. Enti ye be MPA, which is the regulator. No any instruction be bia na ye de ye adwuma no se omu komu na ye fa assembly etu baby na ye nya daji na ye adwuma but as long as na well maybe to be my one example say uma ofie na odi bibia ba na ye bibiti say kakai na obi esro emi say as long as kakai na ofie no emi say wo from freedom say omo ko baby kra because of sa kakai no omo ko ana ebi afie bi wo ho na wild dogs wo usmo obi omo ko ho at the moment no if I no say the cost at the moment no it's a wild dog threatening our very movement here and there.
Okay.
And he say to me, ama the wild dog should go back so that the main reason na papa no ebe base oba be see refinery no say yanko sa main core business no so na or divert there any ebe ha ye.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Mr. Do ni ebesi bia no me gidi se yebesan aba da foforo na resource bia aba no yabeto aso yeda se anwumre se ye frɛ wo waba abusu executive secretary ema Tanka Owners Union ene ne na twetwe nkomo no owura Ignatius Kokudo ena anwumre waba abeboa ya belenu a message no aba abedru o say honorable Mustafa Ahmed beteki issue no up na waye ho adwuma na waye ho adwuma na memenda ebe program se wo ho no edoso unim se medical dia to wanim se Adom FM Color Party no memenda no pa non juni e hyase e wo Legon Botanical Gardens ne ye be hyase etu de wo ba wo hye color white a ugina baby wo hye red a ugina be color bia wo de beba bia no e wo baby a ugina eti se burning issues so beta ye chidi a wo ba ye no we kotokoko wo ba no ahye ko na che se wo di aba beta ye chi ye ka political programs no ho na wo firi ho so a dwumadie foforo Guinness Adaroma Guinness Ghana wo de akravaganza ene Guinness for ede eba eno no eye memendei awia premtobre pepepepe ni ahyase ene wo a wunim on Tame Empire Spintex Road hono a ene wo kɔ hono a aduane nie anigye nie adwum nie eti Saturday we de baabi ehye kɔna kwaji wani edru baabi a adwuma ayeye se wa ampe baabi a anyi wani kakra wo de saa behwe na foin na akoro no enti uti se e bibi se ya kɔnaja ukɔna bɔ na no saa na adwum a na wutie bi aduane a na wape bi adu wi a na akɔda baabi bɔkɔ memenda nyame ya domo a dwumadie no eba so meda Franco Trading Enterprise for ase sada so na DBS roofing sheet meda wase Kasapreko Company Limited wadama wode Kasapreko London Dry Gin na abedwa so wo a woje britie mie meda wase wo so a wo hwe me live on Facebook and YouTube asedani bi enkomfama me producer say listo wo kwadwo fodwo kwamkulenu etechire Aisha Ekua Ibrahim na obo michidom enwumre ni odimitum live on Facebook and YouTube Edward Tete o friend African obeje so mesumidin de Ekua Boachiwe Adom frɛ me ABY abusua magye so madam ase ma monitia monyimfo na mintumi so de na ekuma ama mazimbi odo ahoma so bere na aso no esei edura nwumre na wo pe ensam a wutie de bo bra ware odo nso ene ode ba no fatum promise na yenkwe